Yes, people. Welcome to our brand new FPL channel, FPL Chefs, with myself, Josh.
And Lee,
We're going to give you your weekly dose of FPL flavors. And to start off, we're going to go with the leftovers from last week, which is basically our breakdown of the last game week,
okay.
and how we did with the points and etc. So I'll go with you, Lee, first. How did you do?
Now I've been agonising over my team for the last month or however long FPL has been open. I've had 1,000 drafts
Yeah.
and I've still done absolutely terrible. So we'll
Same,
just
mate, same.
we'll rip it
Yeah,
off. So I've got
let's go
52.
through this quick. Let's go through
Yeah,
this quick.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got 52 points of a bench boost, and my team
Okay.
included Sales, Areola for
Yeah.
West Ham, who didn't even play. Konza, red card. Tarkovsky, who didn't get his bonus points because he gave away a penalty, which
Clean
wasn't a
sheets. Yeah.
penalty.
It wasn't a penalty. Yeah.
Virgil, Van der Ven, Diouf. Less said about West Ham, the better.
Yeah.
Saka, again, awful. Palmer, awful. There's a theme here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Gakpo,
Yeah.
well, Reinders actually was good.
Really good.
Um,
Yeah.
Fernandez, Watkins, Welbeck, and João Pedro. Also, I'm going to butcher everyone's names, so
Yeah. That's
yeah,
fine.
ignore
It's no
that.
problem.
but basically, not good at all. And yeah, I made a few last minute changes like João Pedro for Wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I won't talk about that.
Yeah.
How
Let's
did
not
you
go
get
there,
on, mate?
mate.
How did you
Let's
get on,
not go
mate?
there. Yeah. Even worse than you, to be fair. I went bench boost as well. I had Sales and Dubravka both got 2 points. Diouf from West Ham did nothing. Conte
Awful.
red card. Cucurella, which was he actually, did pretty well at 8 pointer. So I take that. He actually got the most points out of all my fucking players this
That's
week.
mad.
So,
That's
so even
mad.
with captain, so captain Saka thought he was going to bang, didn't. Palmer didn't do anything. Gakpo did well, I thought.
Yeah.
And Dye didn't do anything against Leeds. Bowen didn't do anything against Sunderland. Watkins didn't do anything against Newcastle, and Gyökeres didn't do anything against Man United. So, and then sorry, on the bench was Minter from Brighton, who got a disallowed goal. Van Hecker, who had a clean sheet till like 80 something minute. So he got 2 points. And then Estev from Burnley against Spurs, who obviously they got battered. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, let's,
SPL is well and truly back. Last
it's
minute
back, though. It's back.
penalties, last minute goals
Yeah.
to just
Exactly.
ruin
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
entire
Exactly.
team.
Just ruined everything.
Yeah.
But
We were saying all the time, we don't need Salah, we don't need Haaland. They're too expensive. If we just went for that and
yeah.
captained one of them, we would be
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah. So many people have got either both or one of them, captain them, and they're sorted now. So,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna say they're too expensive over the course of the season. Hopefully, we can try and balance the money out better than we have going through the
Yeah.
next few weeks. So I think and some of these players like they're not going to do badly every week. So I think it's one of those weeks you just have to take on the chin a bit.
Yeah, and to be honest, with my team, so I obviously got Welbeck up front, and because he didn't start, did he? He came
No,
on
he
at
didn't start.
about
No.
60th, 70th minute,
Yeah,
which again I was surprised because he was
yeah.
starting during
I
pre-season, he was
know. I
banging a
thought he
few
was going to start as
goals,
well. I thought he was going to start.
so that was a bit annoying.
Yeah.
Same as the West Ham keeper, he's been dropped. I know he's terrible last season,
Yeah.
but
The West Ham keeper came in, Emerson. He was bad as well. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
And one good player, Reinders,
oh,
for
so good,
for,
mate. I
for
watched a bit of that game. He was unreal, mate. Honestly,
yeah,
he's like the next Gundogan, but he could be better. Like
yeah, yeah,
when
yeah.
Gundogan had that really good season, and he was like, I think like probably a similar price.
Yeah.
Everyone got him, and he was just banging in goals. I think he's going to do that, mate. Honestly,
He was good and he's good price as well.
really
And
good
for
price.
one player as well, he's getting a bit of grief. And to be honest, I hate him as a player, but I've got him on my team. You know what's coming up, Bruno Fernandez. He, he
Yeah,
I thought United were unlucky, to be fair.
like so
And
unlucky. That's the best I've seen them play
yeah, yeah,
in age like years. Honestly,
yeah.
they play really well.
And Fernandez, he had, so I can't remember what the stat was, but he had a lot of attacking.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, the only thing he didn't get was an assist in the end,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
that's
Yeah,
quite promising.
it is
Like
promising. Yeah,
it could potentially be good, but
yeah.
yeah, They look good, United.
They did look really good. Moving on to the next section, we're going to do burnt to a crisp, which is basically the players that flop the most, not the least points, but the players you thought were going to do really well and didn't. So for me, I'm going to say Saka because I thought United first game of the season, United usually shaky. I
Yeah.
thought our captain obviously as well. I thought Arsenal would just tear them. And he honestly, when I watched the whole game and he was just non-existent basically. He didn't do anything. So I think for me is Saka. What about you?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with Palmer. So I
Yeah,
captained Palmer,
yeah, no way,
and
no way.
I thought he was gonna bang. To be honest,
Yeah,
they had a
same.
decent fixture,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he was terrible. What is he? He's not scored in the Premier League since
Open
January or something
play,
like
yeah,
that.
open play
Open
goals.
play,
Oh, mate, since
which is
January.
which is mad, and like
It's worrying. It's worrying to be honest.
yeah, because you had him in your team. You start by him, didn't you? At the end of
Yeah.
last
Oh,
season.
last
So
season when everyone got rid, I was like, I'm gonna
yeah,
keep
yeah,
him, and the same as Salah to be honest. And then they just both of them just did nothing, and I was like, this could be really big because if everyone's got rid of them, and
yeah.
I'm one of the only ones with them, and they bang, then it's they're sorted. But they didn't do anything, mate. I don't know. I've got this thing about Palmer. It's like in my head, I know how good he is.
Hmm.
It's like I'm just hoping that I can't wait too long this season. I think
No, no, same
a
here.
couple more results like that, I'm gonna have to get rid, honestly.
Yeah, and it just like so annoying. Like the going for Saka or Palmer captain, it should be a solid choice. They should be
Yeah,
returning every
yeah,
week.
100%. Like at
It's
least an assist.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
So
yeah,
anyway.
yeah, it's what it is.
All right, next section, we'll go dish of the week, which is basically go through the highest scorer from last week, and then we'll go into who we think's going to get the most points this week. So last week, I don't think anyone would have predicted this, but it's Ballard from Sunderland. I mean, I think yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones where no one ever would have predicted that. I don't know.
No.
I saw someone with it in their team, and I was like, "How? Like, how has that happened?" You always see one person with a random person in their team, and you're
Yeah.
like, "How have they done that?" But I think, yeah, it's one of those ones. I think West Ham just looked really bad. They had a couple of chances to start with, but Sunderland looked pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
go anywhere near. I wouldn't go any near it, to be honest.
No. Well, 277,000 managers have got
I've
Ballard
got him
in,
in, yeah. Oh no, I mean, I
which is
bet
crazy.
Burnley is a good fixture next week, but apart from that, yeah, I don't know how you can justify that. To be honest,
You got one transfer to use.
yeah,
Oh, that would not be
yeah,
my
no
transfer.
way, not a
Like
defender transfer, no way.
not after first week. Yeah, like you
No,
said, one
no,
good fixture and then their fixtures get fairly hard. I think after
yeah,
that, or
yeah,
they're not
yeah.
great.
They're not ideal
Yeah,
after that.
and,
So
and they only played West Ham. To be fair, I know they made
yeah,
some good
I know.
signings from them, but they only played
Yeah,
West Ham.
again, it is West Ham. They were so bad last year.
Yeah,
I think they'll be in trouble if they don't sort themselves out. But yeah, I think yeah, it's like I said, it's one of those ones where it's just a fluke. It's just a fluke. So,
yeah,
but
definitely.
moving on to who we think is going to be who's going to bang this week. I'm going to go for Gyökeres. I know he didn't have
Yeah.
much service against United. He didn't have much service against United. Honestly, I think Arsenal played really badly. United were all over them. They shut them down. Everything. He didn't get much service. I think against Leeds, it's a different story. Like Leeds at home is a massive fixture for Arsenal. They want to bounce back. I think he could get a couple goals, in my opinion. We'll see what happens.
It,
What
it,
about? Sorry, go
it,
on.
it, so it worries me his minutes a bit like João
Yeah, a little
Pedro
bit.
because of
Havertz came
Havertz. I mean,
on.
Arteta likes Havertz,
He does like
and
Havertz,
he
yeah.
could start Havertz instead
In
of
some games, yeah. I'm gonna see how it goes.
yeah,
I think if he scores a couple, he won't drop him if as long as he keeps up the form. But it's only one game. He's new to
yeah,
the Premier League. Like I think you give him a bit of time. Um,
yeah.
who would you say is gonna bang this week?
So I think it's going to be Cunha. He
Okay.
was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
good
Nice.
against Arsenal. He looked electric. If anyone was going to score, it was. Oh no,
Yeah.
Mbeumo was good as well, but I
Yeah,
thought
he was
Cunha.
good. But Cunha really good.
Cunha's different. Like he was good
He's
last
so
season
good.
for
Yeah.
Wolves. He's
For
just such a
Wolves.
good
Yeah,
player.
exactly. He's
And
so good, mate. So
he
excited.
exactly. And like the only thing he can be a bit loose. Like he could get a red card
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes.
He had a bit of a mouthing off to one of the players. I think it was someone who's down. I
Yeah,
think it was Rice or someone. But
yeah,
yeah, he could get the odd red card. But oh, he's so good to watch, mate. He
very good to
honestly.
watch.
And I think when you think about FPL, you want players that you want to enjoy watching. It's not just
Yeah,
players you know are going to bank you a certain score. Do you know what I mean? You want to actually enjoy watching your players play. So I
yeah,
think he ticks all those boxes for me. So he's definitely in my thoughts going
yeah.
forward.
And when Sesko came on and he dropped back to like that almost a centre mid role,
Yeah,
like cam role,
yeah.
he was so good there
He
as
was so
well.
good, mate.
Like
He's good
yeah,
everywhere. Like everywhere,
yeah, yeah,
any one of those attacking spots. Like he can play up top. He can play just off. I think he's best just off striker. And
yeah,
Sesko, he's like 6'5". He's gonna hold the ball up. He's gonna like. Cunha's gonna be so. Him and Abuemo is gonna be so good around him. I honestly
yeah,
think I don't like to say it, but I think United might actually
yeah.
be good this season. So we'll
I
have to
hate
see.
it. Yeah, hate it as well.
Um,
But
Um, on to the next. So spicy differential. These are players under 10% owned, right? As the time of recording, obviously, that you think are going to bang this week. Basically, I'm going
yeah,
to go with Rodgers because I got Brentford. Brentford are pretty poor. I think again Villa are going to bounce back. I think Rodgers is like 9.7% owned or something, which is quite low, seeing as how good he was last year. So I'm gonna go Rogers. I think Villa will bounce back. I think it'll be a 2 or 3 nil. I think maybe 3-1 or something. But yeah, I'm gonna go Rogers and me. What about you?
so I'm gonna go for Cunha. He's
Yeah,
under
yeah,
ten
yeah,
percent
yeah.
owned,
Can't believe it.
and
I can't believe it.
that
Yeah,
it's crazy. And
yeah,
they've got Fulham away, United. So I think they could get
yeah.
a result there. And
They
if
could.
a goal's going to come from anywhere,
Yeah, it
it's
could be
going to
Cunha,
be
definitely.
he's going to be involved in it,
He's gonna
either
be
with an
involved,
assist
100%.
or something like that. So I would say Cunha, to be honest, and see what happens.
On to the next segment, we're gonna go chef specials. So this is the best captain you think for the next game week. I think we got the same player this week,
Yeah,
which is Bukayo Saka. Are you gonna go with that as well?
I'm going for him as
Yeah,
well. Yeah, good
surely,
fixture.
surely Leeds at home.
Yeah,
Surely, mate.
yeah, yeah. We need him to do
We
something.
need him. We need him. Yeah,
If,
10,
if,
10. It's a lot of money to spend. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? Let's get same with Palmer. They've got to be doing something pretty much every week to justify it.
And if you think like most people are going to be captaining either Salah or Haaland, Liverpool's got Newcastle
Yeah,
and City have got Spurs. They're not easy
yeah.
fixtures,
No, they're not.
and so I think it's a good week or a good
Mm,
differential to have
I think
Saka
so.
because a lot of people
Yeah,
won't captain him because they'll be
yeah, yeah,
captaining
yeah,
the other two.
yeah.
So if
Exactly.
he
Yeah,
gets a goal or two and nothing happens with
could
the
be
other
big.
two,
Could be big.
it swings around.
Yeah,
We're then
exactly,
flying this week, so it
exactly.
could
And then people
change.
go, "Oh, I have to get rid of Haaland and Salah now." So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's very easy to say like, "Oh, we should have Salah and Haaland," but it's 1 week. You know what I mean? Things change so quickly in FPL. It could literally be like you look at your team this week. You go, "Oh my god, I need to just I need to bang a wild card in there," which I've
yeah.
definitely thought about, but
I
obviously I'm not
thought
gonna do that. But
that.
then next week you get like 70 points and you're like, oh, my team looks amazing. So it's one of those
Yeah,
things. I think you need to just be just like not get emotional about it. Take the emotion out of it.
yeah,
Just think think logically and just go, right, my team is good. Like on paper it's good. It should do
yeah.
well. If they start really doing badly or getting injured and stuff, then you start thinking about a wild card. But yeah, I think we'll see how it goes. But I think Saka's probably you got to say he's the best captain this week. I'd say.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So moving on to shopping list. So this is watch list slash transfer plans for both of our teams. I've already made my transfer. I've got TK in for Bowen. I'm not having any more of Bowen. I can't stand it. West Ham are awful. He might bang the odd goal here and there, but they're not going to be consistently good. And I
Yeah,
think Liverpool look really good. Ekitike looks sharp, mate. He looks really good. So I've got him in already. It's point 0.5 extra. I had a point 0.5. I think I had a mil in the bank or something. So I've got him in. What about you?
yeah. I think that's a
Have you
good
made a
move.
transfer this week or not?
No, I haven't, but I agree with STK.
Yeah,
He looks so good.
so
Like
good, mate. Yeah,
he's what 2 games now, and he's
yeah.
got
Oh,
2 goals and
goal.
assists.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
So
it.
he's going to be flying. So I haven't made any transfers. So
Okay.
basically, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to roll my transfers for
Yeah,
2 or 3 weeks,
yeah.
and
Nice.
then, like I said, I'll keep mentioning Cunha, but I've got
Yeah,
Fernandez. I'm
yeah.
th- I'm thinking about getting rid of Fernandez,
Cool.
bringing Cunha in, getting that extra mil,
Yeah,
and
that's a
then
shout.
transferring Welbeck up to Woods. I know he's
Okay.
had a slight
Yeah,
price increase, but I've got a little bit in the bank
yeah. Okay.
which
Cool.
can do it. But
That's a
my
good
plan
shout.
is to I've tried to build my team so it's all right for 2 or 3 weeks,
Yeah.
and I just, like I said, I just need to not get emotional, just take it
Yeah,
out and
exactly,
just
exactly. It's
just just
hard. It's
wait.
hard, but you got to do it. You got to just be
and,
patient.
and and then if I get 2 or 3 transfers, I can then play around with it a little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly, exactly.
So yeah, we'll see what happens. See if I
Yeah,
stick to
perfect.
it.
Okay. I'm actually just gonna go through one of the transfers I'm thinking of doing. Not now, but I think maybe next week I'll see how it is. Is Kudus for? So I had him die. Obviously,
Mm,
didn't do anything against Leeds. Everton again. It's one of those things. I just went in first week thinking Leeds could be like 3-0 Everton, and he could get a couple
yeah,
of goals, and then I transfer him out, and he's done the business. Whereas now it's like Everton. Do I really want Everton assets? No. So who am I thinking of? And Spurs actually look really good. I think Frank's such a good manager. I think they're going to be a different kettle of fish this year. So I think watching a bit of the game, I think Kudus look really good, just beating players, whipping the balls in. And Richarlison, I know he's got a couple goals, and I know Solanke's back now as well. I think Kudus will be. I think he'll bang, to be honest. So Kudus
yeah,
for and die the same price as well. I think it's gonna have to be done maybe next week. I obviously got City this week, so I'm not gonna. I've already done my transfer. So, but
yeah.
yeah,
Good,
that's
good
for me.
choice.
And on to our last segment, rotten eggs. So this is players that are just stinking it up or are gonna stink it up, um, and just players you should avoid. Just go nowhere near.
Yeah.
Or if you've got them, try and get rid of them as soon as you can. Really. Um, I'm gonna start off with a player that we've had a lot of backwards and forward about. Um, Even before the season, we were both kind of and ahhing about whether this player would be good, whether he'd get 90 minutes and all of that stuff. I convinced you to get him. You didn't
You
want to
did.
get him. You said to me, he's not going to bang. You said it's not worth it. He's not going to get 90 minutes. I said, yeah, no, he's going to bang. He's going to bang. I took him out of my team. You got him in your team.
I got him.
And that's João Pedro. So, yeah, what do you think of him, mate?
Oh mate, oh
1 week
mate,
with him
it's
already.
your fault. It's your fault.
Yeah.
No, like you said, all my drafts he wasn't in there. He wasn't going to play 90 minutes. I knew that was going to happen,
Yeah.
and I didn't think he would bang. But he started banging towards
Yeah.
the end
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
pre-season.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had Chris Wood in my team, and I took Chris Wood out and put João Pedro in, and you can
Whoa.
see how that's gone.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a rotten egg, and I'll be getting rid of him very
Yeah.
soon.
Stinking up. Stinky. So stinky. And the other area I wanted to cover was West Ham defenders. I mean, I saw, well, I didn't see any of the West Ham preseason, but I heard a lot of good stuff about Juve. And so I was like, apparently he was just get bombing down the wing, whipping the balls in and stuff, and him having Fulkrug. He's a big target man. I thought that's a good little combo. After the first game, I'm done, mate. I'm done. I think I think the thing about the West Ham defense is even if they get like Wan-Bissaka as well, even if they get the odd assist here or there, the chance of a clean sheet is like non-existent pretty much.
It's
So what
crazy.
like I'd rather go for someone who's more likely to get clean sheet, I think, and then maybe the bonus of an assist. Whereas with these, you're just relying on attack and return.
Yeah.
So
And I think like hindsight, like thinking about it, hindsight is a wonderful thing. But
yeah,
now I look at my team and I think, why the hell have I got a West Ham defender in there who might
yeah,
return me,
exactly.
where you could be spending that money elsewhere?
Well,
But I
think
didn't
like
think, and I think I went
Gehi, for
down.
example. Gehi's so
Yeah,
cheap.
yeah,
Chris
yeah,
Palace a good defense. So
yeah,
I'd rather go for like Mitchell on left back or Munoz and spend a bit more.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where defense is like proven. They've played together, all that kind of stuff. I just feel like, yeah, it was a nice thought, but I think Yeah, I think
It's
second.
I went down the rabbit hole. I got caught out with all these other FPL creators
Yeah,
saying like
yeah,
exactly what you said. Oh,
yeah,
he's running down the wing. He's going to be banging. But then actually, when
yeah,
you
yeah,
think about it, it's West Ham.
yeah, exactly.
All right,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
West
yeah.
Ham.
They're
They're going to
gonna be
lose
down.
most
They're gonna be
games.
down there this year.
Yeah,
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 I
yeah,
think anyway. I think they're gonna be. Yeah, they're gonna be. Let's say they're gonna be comfortably bottom half. So,
yeah.
would you want uh players from defence from definitely bottom half team, or would you go for someone like Palace or Newcastle that you know they're gonna be in and around it, like top eight, top six? So, yeah, yeah,
Or you're almost better off now with the defensive contributions going for someone who's going to
yeah,
get defensive contributions
yeah,
every
yeah,
game.
yeah, exactly.
It's
Yeah,
yeah.
I think,
But yeah,
yeah, I think if I was gonna go for a West Ham defender, I think I'd go for a centre back to be honest,
mm,
because they're gonna be under the cosh a lot of the games, and the centre back's gonna be doing most of the defending. I think
yeah,
I know Wan-Bissaka is all right. Excuse me, for defensive contribution, but I think I'd go for if I'm gonna go for a lower side, lower half side, I'm gonna go for their centre backs because they're going to be doing most of the defending. They're going to get the defensive contribution most games.
yeah.
So that I think that's the way of looking at it, really.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I think that
avoid him.
yeah, stinky avoid.
Yeah,
I think that just about wraps it up. To be honest, um, yeah, we're gonna have our mini league link code link down in the description of this video. So definitely join FBL Chefs League.
yeah.
Want to get as many people in there as possible. Want to get a little community going. Want to hear your thoughts on everything we've talked about today in the comments and yeah, it's just gonna be like an informal chat basically between like two mates, isn't it? It's gonna be
Yeah,
like this
exactly.
every week, just doing what we would usually do, but just film it. So
But yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Get involved. Put your
yeah,
comments in. Your rinse us if you want. If you disagree with us,
yeah,
rinse us,
exactly.
and
Rinses. Yeah,
we'll
yeah. Yeah,
yeah we'll
we
see
want to
what
hear your
happens.
opinions. We want to hear your views, everyone's views,
Yeah,
and it's at the end of the day, it's all opinion, and it's all everyone's going to do everything differently. But it's nice to get different views on things, then you think about things differently. Whereas if you're just in your head and all you think about is what you think about, and you don't listen to anyone else, then you're just going to go down a path. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
you want to hear different people's views on things. Then you think about things like, oh, I haven't actually consider that. So I might actually think about that in my team and stuff like that. So it's good for a community to get talking.
yeah. Exactly, exactly.
Yeah. So we'll catch you next week for our second video.
Yeah.
And yeah, FPL Chefs out.
All the best.